So we're stretching, we're going to reach up to the ceiling, going up on our toes, feeling a lovely stretching in our back. So now we're going to go now, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, go, yodo, aho, yo, and down. You're going to keep your legs straight, you're going to aim to touch your toes with your hands, keeping your legs super straight, and we're going to hold it here. Now, 2, 7, 8, 10, yos, go, yodo, aho, yo. Up. We're going to hold it there, and then we're going to cross our legs. Make sure you keep your balance, because this one can be quite challenging sometimes. And from here, we're going to go down. We're going to hold it there. Same thing. Now, 2, 7, 8, 10. So make sure you keep both legs straight. You go, yodo, aho, yo. Okay. Up. We're going to change leg. Do exactly the same thing. Keeping both legs straight. And down. And then trying to reach as low as you can every time. And now, 2, 7, 8, 10. Yoso, go, yodo, aho, yo. Okay. We're going to open our legs. We're going to sit back, and then we're going to use our hands to push our knees away and drop one shoulder down, making sure that we don't shift our weight side to side. Body weight stays there, push the knees away, drop one shoulder down, and hold it there. 2, 7, 8, 10. Yodo, aho, yo. Legs do not move, and all I'm doing is changing the shoulder. The other shoulder goes down. 2, 7, 8, 10. Yodo, aho, yo. Okay. We're going to move into a long stance stretch. We're going to keep both legs quite far away from each other, and we are just going to bend the front leg. We want to try to bring your hips as low as you can into the floor, keeping the back leg straight, okay? Foot flat on the floor. Hold it there. Now, 2, 7, 8, 10. Yes. Yodo, yodo, aho, yo. From here, all you're going to do is bring the back foot up on your toes. And same thing, hold it there. And now, 2, 7, 8, 10. Yoso, yodo, yodo, aho, yo. You're going to change, do exactly the same thing to the other side. Legs quite far away from each other. You're just going to bend the front knee. Back leg straight, ankle down. Reaching down to the floor with your hips. Now, 2, 7, 8, 10. Yoso, yodo, yodo, aho, yo. Bring your ankle up, off the floor. Same thing. You want to try to approach your hips as much as you can to the floor. And now, 2, 7, 8, 10. Yes. Yodo, yodo, aho, yo. Down. We're going to go down on the floor. Bring your ankles together. Bring your knees to the side. Let them drop. Get as close as you can. Get them as close as you can to the floor. And from here, ankles super close to you. Bring your chest up and just bounce your knees. You want to make sure that your aim is to touch the floor with your knees. If you can, great. If you can't, just try. 2, 7, 8, 10. Yoso, yodo, yodo, aho, yo. Good. We're going to bring your legs straight in front of you, and then from here you're going to open them as much as you can. Okay? Here, if you need, push yourself forwards. And feel nice, lovely stretching inside your legs. Okay? From here, back super straight. Okay? And you want to approach your chest down to the floor. Not your head, your chest. If this is what you can do, That's totally fine. You'll hold it there. And now, dul, se, ne, das, yoso, yogo, yodo, aho, yo. From here, with one hand, we're going to reach to one elbow. Good. And with the other hand, over your head, trying to reach the second. And hold it there. And now, dul, se, ne, das, yoso, yogo, yodo, aho, yo. Change, same thing, the other side. Down, and you're going to try to reach the foot. If you do reach the foot, try to reach even further away. Okay? And now, dul, se, ne, das, yes. Yogo, yodo, aho, yo. And the very last one, before we jump into the splits, you're going to use your hands to walk down, keeping your chest nice and up. You're going to try to go down as much as you can. Hold it there. And from here, we just want to touch the floor with your elbows 10 times. Dul, se, ne, das, yoso, yogo, yodo, aho, yo. Yep. Go into the splits. So for that one, we're going to bring one leg up, and on your knees. And from here, you're going to stretch this leg forwards. Put your hands side to side and go as low as you can. If this is the lowest you can go, that's totally fine. Now, if you can get lower, just go for it. Go all the way down and hold it there for 10 seconds. Now, dul, se, ne, das, yoso, yogo, yodo, aho, yo. Same thing on the other side. We're going to bring our leg up, like that. Stretch the leg forward, slide it away. Hands on the sides, and just hold it there. On the lowest point you can. There. And up. Dul, se, ne, das, yoso, yogo, yodo, aho, yo. Very good. And very last one. You're going to go for the box splits. If you're quite flexible, you reckon you can go all the way down to the floor, you can start into this position and just slide your legs away till you get all the way down to the floor. If not, you can start on your knees, sliding the legs away as much as you can, all the way, all the way. If you don't feel much stretching, stretch one leg out, and if you still need something more, just keep both legs away. You're going to open there, back to the lowest point, reaching forward, and just hold it there 10 seconds. Ana, dul, se, ne, das, yoso, yogo, yodo, aho, yo. And to finish it off, you're just going to shake your legs on the spot, move your knees side to sides, and before we actually start kicking, we're going to do some dynamic stretching. We're going to start with the right leg back, hands up here. We're going to swing our leg up straight and down straight. Okay? We're going to do 10 with each leg. So, and out. Dul. Set. Ne. Das up. Yes, sir. You go. You know. Out. Good. Good. We'll go with the other leg. Let's go. And now. Dul. Set. Ne. Das up. Yes, sir. You go. You're up. Out. Good. We're going to do the same thing, opening this time, okay? We're going to bring bring the leg in front, and once it reaches the highest point, then we're going to open our hips out. Okay? A good way, if you're not really sure how to do it, you want to put your hand over there, you can bring the leg up, you just want to touch your hand with your foot, okay? But ideally you want to do it without your hand. It would look like that. And up. Yeah. Tul. Yeah, without the hand. Set. Next. Dasa. Yasa. Ilga. Yoda. Aho. Yoda. Very good. Same thing with the other hand. Reference with one hand here, with the other hand, sorry, with the other foot. But ideally, again, you want to do it without your hand. Yeah? Now. Yeah. Tuli. Good. The other hand. Set. Now. Dasa. Yasa. Ilga. Yoda. Aho. Yoda. Good. To me.
Chai, King. Okay, this is again for my club's complete beginners. Let's say you're here, first session, second session, you're starting. So I want to teach you the very, very, very basic of Taekwondo and what we do when we enter the hall, when we leave the hall, why we do it and how we do it, and what those little things you might hear in the first few weeks of, or first even few days of your training, and you haven't got a clue of what they mean, like Chayu, Chumbi, Guinean. So we're going to have a little bit of explanation on that, and so you learn all the basics as well as the techniques and hands and leg techniques that we teach you. So basically, Chayut in Taekwondo means attention. So when you're an instructor or a referee or in any other situation, a Taekwondo situation, you hear a command Chayut, that means you got to pay attention. Obviously that's in the way of Taekwondo. So feet together, hands on the side, chest out like a soldier, and paying full attention to your instructor or all the ones that making the orders. Okay, that's what Chayut means, full attention, okay, in Korean. So let's say I'm standing like this, I'm here, Chayut, command, Chayut! Go straight away, feet together. That's it, that's the important bit. Again, on a lower level or a beginner level, you see quite a lot of, especially the little ones, the kids, the younger ones, they want to pay attention, but they forget that they have to put their feet together, and they end up standing like this. So you must put your feet together. That's the very, very first step of it. Okay, so feet together, hands aside, chest out, full attention. And you keep that position until you hear the next order. Whether it's a kick, whether it's getting ready to kick, whatever it is. Okay, so that's what chayut means. Gideon means bow. Okay, so you bow down, about 30 degrees, you go down, you still keep your eyes on your opponent, okay? You don't go any further than that, okay? Again, some mistake, I'm going to show you this angle, some mistake, like beginners especially make, is either bending their knees and going down, which is a big no, you must keep your legs straight, or going down fully all the way, which is again a big no, okay? So you only need to go down 30 degrees, okay, not more than that, and you keep your eyes on your opponent, on your instructor, or whoever you're bowing to in front of you, okay? And then back up again. Make sure you put enough time and be patient when you do that, not too fast, okay? That's what Guinean means, bow means. And when do we do that? We do that every time we enter our dojo. Dojo is the place you train. So when you enter your dojo, for instance, I just came in, I want to enter my dojo. Okay, I do the chayut, I bow, and then I enter. Okay, same thing when you're leaving. When you finish your training, when you finish the exercise, before you go out, you turn, face your dojo, you bow, and then you go. Okay, those two things must be done all the time. So when you come in, you bow. When you leave, you bow. Why do we bow? Why do we bow to the dojo? We bow because we pay attention, we pay respect to the place we're training, pay respect to our teammates or people who's training with us in that environment. We pay respect to our instructors and coaches. That's what you bow. You bow to pay respect to the environment and the people involved in the training. Okay, so that's what we bow. Chariot, Guinean. Okay, now, back to chariot. When we finish the bow, we come up. Now, we're ready to take order. You remember, chariot means attention, so you're ready to take order. Okay? So, usually, when you hear, after chariot, you hear chumbi. Okay? Chumbi means ready. Chariot, attention, chumbi means ready. And there are two types of chumbi, so I'm going to explain both of them at a time. So the first one, you hear chumbi, you always have to go left leg to the side, shoulder width apart, hands open, bring your hands up together, then turn, squeeze your fist down in front of your belt. Okay? That means ready. Okay? Chumbi means ready. So most of the times when you hear chumbi, that's what it is. Unless you're doing chumbi to get ready to kick, okay, where you hear different type of commands, okay, either right back chumbi, okay, kyurigi chumbi, okay, these are the commands when you hear, that means go back to kicking chumbi, right leg back, arms up, or if you hear the right leg back, okay, arms up, ready to kick. These are the two type of chumbi you would hear, okay, which means ready, whether it's from chariot position, attention, Guinean, bow, chumbi. Okay, now I'm ready to take order, and I would not move a muscle until I hear the next move, the next command. Same with the other one, chariot, Guinean, kyurigi chumbi. Hey! I'm ready to take order. Okay, any type of kick, any type of movement, shift, footworks, okay? I'm ready to take order and I do not move until I'm commanded to do it, okay? So, these are the explanation of the very, very basics of chariot, chumbi, Guinean, why we do it, how we do it, when we do it. Alright, that's how we're going to finish it again. Chariot, Guinean. Challenge. Guinea. Okay, we're just going to start with very basic again, carrying on from Chariot, Guinea, Jumbi. We're going to show you a stance called horse riding stance or Jujum Sugi. Okay, so to do that, imagine to do the Jujum Sugi or the horse riding stance, imagine you're riding a big fat horse. Okay, literally legs apart, two shoulder width apart. Okay, and then you sit, bend your knees. Okay, as Maria did, when you hear that command, you cross your arms and then pull them back. If you don't want to do this slow, so look, cross your arms, legs go to the side. Make sure your left leg moves. Okay, only your left leg moves. Okay. Whether you're going out to Jujum Sugi, to Chumbi, or back to Baro, always your left leg is moving. Okay? So we do that again. Challenge. Get in. Chumbi. Jujum Sugi. Okay? We're going to repeat that again. Chumbi. Jujum Sugi. Chumbi, Jujutsu. Okay, pay attention to the leg movement and arm movement. The arm goes across. Okay, right in front of you, stretched out. If you move your left leg, go to the side, all the way to horse riding stance. Legs, two shoulders width apart. Okay, then you pull your arms back. Imagine two people standing behind you and you want to elbow those two people. Okay? One more time. Chumbi. Jujutsu. Chumbi. Jujutsu. Baro. Again, left leg move back in. Then pay attention again when I say Guinean. Okay, left leg again into the other leg. Together and back. Okay? You repeat that exercise 10 times. Okay, from Chumbi to Jujutsu, and back to Chumbi again, to Jujutsu, and back to Chumbi. Okay? Repeat that the exercise 10 times. Now, we're going to move forward. Okay? We're going to move to another stance, which is called Upsugi or short stance. Okay? Upsugi or short stance. It's literally walking stance. Literally the way you walk. Feet forward and you take a step. Feet forward and you take a step. That's as simple as that. Okay, and obviously when you learn techniques, you do the techniques, whether it's arm techniques or leg kicks, while you're taking those stance. Okay, so Maria, just for the stance, just go arms up, stepping forward and okay. Ready? That's simple, as simple as that. That's short stance, okay? What mistakes usually people make is either make that stance a bit big, which you got to make sure that it's as small as it's stepping forward, or bend your knee forward. Do not bend your knee, okay? So make sure it's short and it's straight. Okay? Now I'm going to count, and we're going to do it. You guys at home do it as well. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, stepping back, 1, same stance again, short stance or Upsugi, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, again, remember the name, Upsugi, Korean, or short stance. Alright? Body facing forward. Back to Chumbi position, get in. Turn, get in. Okay, next exercise is another stance called long stance or up kubisugi. Okay, so instead of taking steps forward short, you take a step forward or backward long while bending your front leg. Okay, the front knee bent, back leg straight. Okay, body square, facing forward. Okay, let's go for up kubisugi now. Okay, so stepping forward long while bending your front knee, keeping your back leg straight. You've got to make sure your feet are not in the same line. Okay, your back foot's got to be off the line from your front foot, so your body, your stance is stable. Okay, so you're not easily going to fall side to side if you get touched. Okay, so your feet are not on the same line, or apart from each other. Maybe about a foot apart from each other. So you've got a very solid stance there. Body square, front knee bent. You do not have to make a massive steps forward or back, okay? It has to be bigger than a small, short stance, but just twice as big as the short stance, okay? Not any bigger, because that's again missing some beginners especially make that mistake. They got too wide, okay? Again, unstable, okay? Bigger than short stance, twice as big, and bent in your front leg. And that's enough. Body square, facing forward. Ready? So I'm going to count now. Rhea's going to take steps forward, long stance, up kubisugi. 1, 2, 3, step back, 4, 5, 6, 7, forward, 8, go forward, 9, forward, 10. Now again, when I say paro, pay attention, left leg moves back to chumbi position. Paro. Again, let me remind you, when you're in chumbi position, that means you got to be ready. Okay, chumbi means ready. So you got to be in a position to take command. Whether it's the next technique or move, or whether it's why I say Guinean means bow and dismiss. Okay? Check. Guinean. Chumbi. Short stance. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same thing backward. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Long stance, up kubisugi. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Paro. Guinea. Toe, kidney. Okay guys, you're just going to work on your lower block or aramagi technique that you use your arms to block the lower section of your body. Obviously, we're going to teach you preparation of the technique, which is very important, which is step 1, the actual body position, and then execution. Okay, step 1, 2, 3. Maria's going to show you, so we're going to do it, simplify it, to prepare the technique, the arms that is going to actually execute the technique and do the technique goes all the way back to up to your opposite shoulder, as Maria shows, and the support arm is going to stay straight. So, one on your shoulder, one straight down. And the next movement, you bring that arms that are actually going to execute the technique down over your arm. You keep the other arm straight. Towards the end, you pull that arm back, and your other arm execute the technique and block low. Okay? So it's got to be on a lower level. Okay, preparation, hand goes, the fist goes all the way to your shoulder, the other arm is straight, making sure both hands are making the fist. And down, all the way over your other arm, your support arm, and then pull your support arm back. Imagine elbowing someone behind you. And your fist got to be on your hips or your belt height. Okay, blocking with the other arms. Again, preparation, execution. Preparation, execution. So every step of that technique is important. Okay, it's not just bringing your arm down, which in a lot of beginners we see. It's about preparing it well and then executing it with the right technique. Okay, so now we're going to do the same exercise with my count on the spot. So when I say 1, you prepare. When I say 2, you execute. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You repeat that 10 times, okay? Now, the next move, you do the whole technique with 1 count, okay? Before I was saying 1 for preparation, 2 for execution. Now, I was just going to count 1, and you just do the whole technique in 1 go, okay? Still standing on the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you pay attention, what else is important in execution is the power in your execution. Okay, again, a lot of times we see people might do the preparation right, might do the execution right, but there is not enough power. So arms come in there. There is no end product. Okay, so you must have power in your execution, full power, as Maria is showing you. Okay, we're going to repeat that 10 more times just to get it right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Roll. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, this time moving forward on up-sugi, short stance. Okay, same block, but then each time I count, you step forward and do the block. Same leg, same arm, which means whatever arm leg you put forward, same arm blocks. Okay, so we're going to do a slow motion, step by step, and then we're doing one move. Now if you move back to the end, it goes first to move. So everyone stay in Chumbi position. 1, step forward, prepare, no, on short stance. Step forward, prepare, block. So, now, to break it down, with number 1, you just step forward and prepare. Number 2, you execute. 1, step forward, prepare. 2, execution. 1, step forward, prepare. So again, pay attention to your body position, square, to your feet and stance. Short stance, feet forward. And preparation, obviously the support arm straight, the other hand all the way to your shoulder, your opposite shoulder. 2, execution. Execution got to be fast and powerful. 1, preparation. 2, execution. 1, preparation. 2, execution. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. Now, same thing, stepping backward. Same stance, short stance, but stepping backward. 2, 1, 1, preparation, 2, execution, 1, preparation, 2, execution, 1, preparation, 2, execution, 1, preparation, 2, execution, 1, preparation, 2, execution. Very good. Now, we're going to do the same thing but in one go. Okay? So I count. Maria's going to do the whole movement, whole motion, stepping forward, short stance, blocking, lower block in one motion. Okay? 2, 1, 2, 1. Pay attention to her body, okay? Body positioning is square. She's not pushing any shoulder forward or backward to generate power for any other reasons, okay? It's very important to keep your body position correctly. 1, 2, 1. Same thing coming backward. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. Now we're going to move forward. Same block, but on long stance. Okay, on up kubi. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to again break it down. Up kubi, long stance, preparation. The first count. Second count, you execute. Okay. So 1, long stance, preparation. 2, execution. Okay? You can see same leg, same arm again. Same leg, same arm, same leg comes front, same arm blocks. And you can see only 1/2 of fist between her leg and her arm. Okay? And her blocking arm is not going side or anywhere. Standing right in front of the front leg. Okay? Near to her front leg. Not too high, not too close. 1, preparation. 2, execution. 1, preparation. 2, execution. 1, preparation. 2, execution. Same thing coming backward. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we're going to do the same thing but in one go. Okay? One motion. Operation, stepping forward, and execution in one go. 2. 1. Same thing backward. 2. 1. 2. Paro. You repeat that 10 times, okay? Get in.